me din din gathering. Guess the secret, let the games begin. Msoul, my dear, don't be shy. Take your best enchanted try. From enchanted gardens, orchards green, recipes you've never seen. Laugh a little, sing off key. Bon appetit from me. Main course, dessert, a magic brew. Every Tuesday, something new. Guildmates, family, friends nearby. Everybody gets a slice of pie. No portals needed, pull up a chair. There's tasty magic everywhere. Healthy bites from realms unknown. Every recipe's my very own. The countdown starts, don't make me sing. Shut up, Venus, Callida's my name. Welcome to my funny world. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your guesses fly on spectral wings. Riddle me din din. Solve the clue. Maybe tonight the winner's you. Raise your forks and laugh out loud. Welcome to my merry crowd.
Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to Riddle Me Din Din. I'm Venus Callida. I just wrote that song today. I've been thinking about it for a while. I've been writing out a few more songs lately this past month, but I haven't produced any yet. This is my first of 2 versions, and I've got a new, of course, as you saw in my pre-show, and I'm going to work on an intro screen. It's all still in the works, but I've had to budge my show up by a half an hour this month. The schedule just went live just yesterday. So I sent a little post over on Twitter because my regular fans who usually come live stream might be at work right now, might be just heading home, might be getting ready for bed, depending on which time zone you're in. But I am a Death Knight who left Azeroth to visit all the realms, all the countries, and all the worlds. And I welcome you here, Msoul, for a very special summer barbecue lunch, a Riddle Me Din Din episode hosted by me, Venus Callida. So welcome to my backyard garden, my enchanted garden. In the back, I've got my clay brick bake oven. I just love these, and yes, I really for sure, true story, know how to cook in these. And I've got 3 amazing recipes here for you tonight. That I've got in my hands. I'm gonna come up real. I'll give you a teaser. We're gonna have this. This is what we're gonna make. That's what we're going to make. And tonight's episode is actually inspired by one of our newest guildmates, Nightmare, aka Res Me Please. You've seen Res Me Please talking to me on our live feeds, on our Tuckin' and Chill nights over here on Facebook side, YouTube side. And sometimes you might have seen them over on the gaming side with my other wild buddies over on Twitch. And they've joined our realm. They are on both the American and European servers. So not only did I hook them up with Traxxer for all their mythic dungeons, but if they wanted just a casual gaming guild over on our side, I don't know which faction it is. I think their friends are on the Horde faction. So on the Alliance faction, we're going to take Res Me in. And I wanted to welcome them with a little Irish Res Me Please inspired, I don't want to say Nightmares inspired, but Res Me Please inspired episode. We're going to eat authentic, traditional Irish recipes. I've always wanted to go there. It's on my bucket list. So you know me, Msoul. I love to travel the world through my kitchen, and I'm taking you with me. So get ready for Din Din, everybody. The Summer Barbecue Lunch Edition. And, I'm for a breakfast for dinner, dinner for breakfast, lunch any time of day kind of a person. Hobbits are welcome to eat here. So welcome to my backyard garden where a cool breeze and gentle tweeting of little birds greets a peaceful gathering space. So grab yourselves a drink. I've got a bottle of water, and I'm going to raise my glass to you and me, to your health, everybody. I hope you're having a great summer right in the middle of it. If you're down under, you're in the middle of winter, I'm so sorry. But I hope you're loving it too. So anyways, I'm going to drink up, chin chin. Get yourselves comfy, guys. All right. Now, let's unfog our noggins and get ready to solve some foodie riddles to reveal the secret recipes to tonight's feast. Inspired by Res Me Please. Here we go. Here comes round number 1. Riddle me this. I'm ground from grain, but I keep my coat. What am I? Do 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 do. La 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 la. Riddle number 2. I help cakes, breads, and cookies rise. I work almost everywhere. What am I? Do-no-no, 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 do-no-no. Riddle number 3. Tiny as snow, but one pinch wakes a meal. What am I? Dun 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 dun. Riddle number 4. I'm quiet until I meet something sour. Then I fizz with excitement. What am I? Pew, 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 pew. Missed. Riddle number 5. I'm born in a giant yellow flower, but end up in your loaf. What am I? Riddle number 6. I start solid and silky and make almost everything better. What am I? Dun 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 dun. Riddle number 7. I arrive in a shell, but hold a whole meal together. Hello, hello, and thank you for the lurk out there. What am I? Do, do, do. Who's giving me the lurk? Do, 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 do. Say hi out there. Da, 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 da. Hey Traxer, how you doing? Traxer, you're just at the tail end of our first row. Tonight is the summer barbecue lunch, and it is inspired by Resme. Please, you know him in the Mythics as Nightmare, and he's one of our guildies over on the European server over in Ireland. So tonight's recipes are from Ireland, and I just love it. All right, Traxer, thanks. Welcome home. I budged up this show just for this month by a half an hour, so I knew you might still be awake for it. And I'm glad to see you. All right, riddle me this. I'm milk with a tang that makes baking smile. What am I? Da-na, da-na-na, da-na-na-na-na. Traxer, I don't know if you were here on time to hear that I've actually written a song that I can play now at the beginning and end of my cooking shows, separate from my other songs, but I still made it really goth rock style. And I have a new, I'm still workshopping it, but today I showed a version of what will be my pre-show and post-show. Oh, welcome home from work. I'm drinking water right now. I invite you to pour yourself a glass of whatever you want. All right. Well, everyone, Traxer's here just in time for our first recipe of the night. The first thing over here on the, I guess, my right, your left. If you're looking at the screen, your left. This lovely dish, this first dish on my tray today, which you can bake in an oven or a clay brick bake oven, just like I got behind me here. Hoo-hoo! Let's find out what these riddles give us. In riddle number 1, I'm ground from grain, but I keep my coat. What am I? We're talking whole wheat flour. You'll need 1 3/4 cups whole wheat flour for this recipe. Riddle number 2, I help cakes, breads, and cookies rise. I work almost everywhere. What am I? We're talking all-purpose flour. We're going to mix the 2 kinds of flours together, whole wheat and all-purpose. We'll need 1 3/4 cups all-purpose flour for this recipe. Riddle number 3, tiny as snow, but 1 pinch wakes a meal. What am I? It's salt, and you'll need 1 teaspoon. Riddle number 4, I'm quiet until I meet something sour. Or are they talking about us, Traxer? Which one of us is sour? It's you, not me, you. I'm quiet. Shh. Don't make that face, Traxer. Anyways, once I make something sour, I fizz with excitement. What am I? it's it's baking soda. We're gonna need 1 teaspoon baking soda for this recipe. And riddle number 5, I'm born in a giant yellow flower, but end up in your loaf. What am I? We're talking sunflower seeds. This is optional, but I think it's a really great addition to this loaf. I love the texture and I love the flavor and the scent it gives to this lovely dish. We'll need 3 tablespoons sunflower seeds for this recipe. Riddle number 6. I start solid and silky and make almost everything better. What am I? Softened butter. We'll need 2 tablespoons softened butter for this recipe. Riddle number 7. I arrive in a shell but hold a whole meal together. What am I? Bark, bark, bark. It's 1 egg. Yay! Riddle number 8. I milk with a tang that makes baking smile. What am I? My grandmother used to bake with this. Buttermilk. We need 1 2/3 cups buttermilk for this recipe. So Venus, you may ask, what does this make? It's the recipe for an Irish brown soda bread. This is an authentic Irish brown soda bread recipe, hearty, wholesome, and perfect for any cozy meal at home. It's yummy, and we're going to need it for the next recipe too. So this item does double duty tonight, and it requires the most baking time. So that's why I started with this. We're going to get started with it right away. Now I'm going to come up close and show you this Irish brown soda bread. Look at it. It looks so lovely. I love how the bread cracks too. And you know what, Msoul? I've always found that if you had to live near a factory, a bread factory would be the best one. The air just smells so lovely around baked bread. I just love it. So here's how you're going to make this Irish brown soda bread recipe. So what you're going to do is you're going to preheat your oven to 425 degrees. In my case, I've got this awesome clay brick bake oven over here. So I'm going to, stack the wood. And when I stick my arm in and it doesn't burn too bad, but it feels, you're going to know if you know, you're going to feel it. You're going to sweep down the wood and the coals, the ashes down the little chute back into the fire pit. And you're going to put your bread in and close that door. Okay. And now in a large bowl, you're going to sift together the 2 different flours, the whole wheat and the all-purpose flour, your salt, 1 teaspoon, your baking soda, that's also 1 teaspoon, and your 3 tablespoons sunflower seeds if you're adding them. Now you're going to sift it all together, make sure there's no clumps. Then you're going to add in the 2 tablespoons of the softened butter to the flour and the seed mixture. Using just your fingertips, make sure you're clean, wash them first. Get your fingertips in there. You're going to rub the butter into the flour until it resembles coarse crumbs. You squish, squish, squish. Then you're going to squish, squish, squish like that. Perfect. Get in there. It's cathartic. In another bowl or measuring cup, you're going to lightly whisk the egg together with the buttermilk. That's 1 egg and 1 2/3 cup buttermilk. Whisk, whisk, whisk. And then you do it again. Whisk, whisk, whisk. Okay, so when it's nicely combined, you're going to make a well in the center of your flour and butter mixture like a kind of volcano. And then pour in approximately 3/4 of your buttermilk egg mixture. Using your hand to bring the dry and wet ingredients together, you're going to fold them in. You're going to work in a circular motion, beginning in the center and bringing in the flour from the sides of the bowl. Make sure you don't leave anything behind. Scrape it all down in there. And then add more of the buttermilk if needed to make a soft but not sticky dough. Lightly flour your work surface and turn the dough out. Gently shape your dough into a round ball about 1.5 inch thick, and then transfer it to a baking sheet. Cut a deep cross in the top of the dough round, and then prick each quadrant with the point of a sharp knife. Like that. Like that. Don't go too deep, though. Don't go too deep. Then you're going to bake this for 15 minutes. Turn the oven down to 400 degrees and continue baking for an additional 30 minutes after that. And then to test whether the loaf is done, tap on the bottom. If it sounds hollow, boop, 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 it's ready. I think I can make this sound for you here. Let me see. Make the sound. Something like that. If it sounds hollow, it's ready to go. You're going to place it on a wire rack to cool. Ooh, it's gonna smell so delicious. I've always loved the aroma of freshly baked bread just wafting through the breeze. It's one of the most pleasant smells, I think. Well, your lunch buddies are gonna be in heaven while you chit chat and do the food prep for the next activity and let that cool. So with no further ado, let's play round number 2. How you doing out there, Traxer? Have you had dinner yet? You want to get someone to make this bread for you? It's tasty. I also like dipping this bread into Irish stew. Just I love it. Okay, here we go. Round number 2. What is it that we're making? What's here in my middle plate? You may think you know. What's here on my tray in the center, front and center, the star of our meal tonight? Find out now. Here comes round number 2. Riddle me this. I become burgers, roast or stew, depending on the day. What am I to you? Do 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 la 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 la. Riddle number 2. I'm a feathery herb that loves pickles. What am I? Da-na-na, 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 da-na. Riddle number 3. I'm tiny, dark, and shaped like nails with a warm spice. What am I? La 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 la. Ready? Pew 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 pew. Missed me. All right. Riddle. Number 4. Melt me, spread me, or bake with me. I do it all. What am I? Okay, dirty jokes. Don't include them here. What am I? Keep it clean in my kitchen. All right. Riddle number 5. I'm sweeter than I look because I wear a caramel coat. What am I? Dun 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 dun. Oh. Dun 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 dun. Riddle number 6. Yellow is my famous outfit, and I love sandwiches. What am I? Do 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 do. Riddle number 7. I'm red, tomato based, and famous on fries. What? Oh, what Msoul am I? Dun 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 dun. Last but not least, riddle number 8. I'm sharp enough for pickles, but gentle enough for salad. What am I? Da-na-na, 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 da-na. All right, everybody, it is time. Let's reveal what it is we're going to make to go with our brown Irish soda bread. In riddle number 1, I asked, I become burgers, roast, or stew, depending on the day. What am I to you? It's corn brisket of beef. So corned beef. We need 5 to 6 pounds of corned beef or corned beef biscuit of beef, however you put it, for this recipe. We've got to feed a lot of hungry people, starting with ourselves. In riddle number 2, I'm a feathery herb that loves pickles. What am I? You can use either dill spice or mixed pickling spice. You can need 1 tablespoon whole mixed pickling spice, or I like dill. I like using the dill. Riddle number 3. I'm tiny, dark, and shaped like nails with a warm spice. What am I? We're talking whole cloves. Riddle number 4. Melt me, spread me, or bake with me. I do it all. What am I? Butter. We need 2 tablespoons melted butter for this recipe. Riddle number 5. I'm sweeter than I look because I wear a caramel coat. What am I? We're talking brown sugar. We'll need 1/3 cup packed brown sugar for this recipe. In riddle number 6, yellow is my favorite outfit and I love sandwiches. What am I? Mustard. And we need 1 tablespoon prepared mustard for this recipe. Riddle number 7, I'm red, tomato based, and famous on fries. What am I? Ketchup. And we'll need 1/3 cup ketchup for this recipe. Riddle number 8, I'm sharp enough for pickles but gentle enough for salad. What am I? You can either use 2 tablespoons of sweet pickle juice or vinegar. I use straight up white vinegar. Some people will choose apple cider or balsamic vinegar. It's whatever you like the most. I think white vinegar for me is my choice. So Venus, you may ask me, what does this make? It's baked barbecue corned beef. Yum! I love corned beef. And we've already got this awesome Irish brown soda bread to eat with it and build ourselves a fantastic sandwich tower. Yay! Okay, I'm going to come up close and show you this. I'm going to show you all of this. Yum, I'm going to get over here. We're going to put the meat into the bread. We bake that bread on this meat. By the time the meat goes in to heat up, that bread's going to be done. We're going to cool it while we make recipe number 3. All right, so here we go. This is what it is. And it's so tasty and delicious and filling. And I just love it. But we got more because you know I never leave you hanging, Msoul. So how do we make this? Well, you're going to wash your corned beef and put it in a large kettle. Cover with cold water. And add the pickling spices or your dill. And bring this to a boil, cover it, and simmer it for 4 hours. Well, maybe we should have started with this. Oh, that's all right. We can do this and then make the bread. Either way, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. You're going to simmer for 4 hours, check for it to be tender. Then you're going to cool the beef in its broth. Then you're going to put in a shallow roasting pan and you're going to score the fat layer. Then you're going to insert your whole cloves into the fat. Mix your butter, sugar, mustard, ketchup, and pickle juice together. And you're going to pat it onto the beef. It's going to sound something like this. Yeah, do that. Get your hands in there. Today's the day. We're getting our fingertips, our fingers, our hands, everything's in there. Pat it. Pat that beef. Then you're going to bake it in a preheated moderate oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about a half an hour. Serve this warm sliced thin for sandwiches. This makes 10 to 12 servings if you're not greedy. Or you could make whole barbecue beef sandwich towers. Use up all those loaves of bread you just made. It actually, the reason I picked the Irish brown soda bread, just make sure I'm saying it right. Let me just double check that I'm saying it right. Okay, yeah, the Irish brown soda bread is because it goes very well with the beef brisket. Oh, what are you doing? The authentic sound effect. It is. I was just pat that butter, pat that beef, like that, just like that. You smack it. You just get in there and let out all your feelings. It's okay. It doesn't want to talk. It just wants to be basted there. I'm so sorry, Traxer. This is what happens when you're around. I get silly. All right. Anyway, so, best served alongside pickled vegetables, steamed carrots, mashed or baked potatoes, and we've already got the bread to go with it. Yummy! And so I'm looking forward to this hot sandwich and freshly baked bread. What a lovely summer lunch in the backyard. But wait, we're not done yet. Because you know I love to give you a full menu, and that means there's always at least going to be that magic number 3. So what are we waiting for, Msoul? Traxer, let's play round number 3. You make me laugh, sir. All right, riddle me this. I'm crunchy, colorful, and never truly spicy. What am I? Riddle number 2. Making sure my head's not cut off there, huh? I make you cry before I make dinner delicious. What am I? Chugga 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 choo choo. Chugga 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 choo 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 choo. I don't know. I didn't have a song. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go with it. Rule number 3: fish and pickles often invite me to dinner. What am I? Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Riddle number 4: bright yellow outside, tart sunshine inside. What am I? Do 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 do. Riddle number 5: pressed from fruit I cook without coming from a cow or seed. What am I? Do-do-do-do, 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 do-do. Riddle number 6: I'm 2 kitchen favorites shaken into one bottle. What am I? Blah blah. Blah 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 blah. That's your only hint. Blah. Blah blah blah. Oh my. It's all right. We're almost done. We're almost done. Here comes the last riddle of our night. Last but not least, riddle number 7. I'm tiny, dark, and add a little bite with every twist. What am I? Do 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 do. All right, Msoul. It is time to release the secrets of riddle round number 3. In the first riddle I asked, I'm crunchy, colorful, and never truly spicy. What am I? We're talking one of my favorite sweet, multicolored mini bell peppers. I love bell peppers. I love the green, I love the red, I love the orange, I love the yellow, all the colors. Let's get them all right in there. And you're going to see it. I'm going to come up close. Take a look at this. This is what we're going to build. This is what we're building for round number 3. Isn't that a beautifully colorful meal? For a garden party, for a garden dip. Look at this. Look at this. Again, right here on my plate. You're looking on my plate. You're looking on my plate. Right. All right. Here's what we got going on. So while our brisket is cooking, our bread is baking, and then cooling, we're going to be tossing up this with our beautiful mini bell peppers. In riddle number 2, I may make you cry before I make dinner delicious. What am I? Specifically, the purple onion or Spanish onion. You'll need a half purple or Spanish onion. For a medium sweet onion, thinly sliced, a nice sweet onion is a nice addition to this. Riddle number 3. Fish and pickles often invite me to dinner. What am I? Fresh dill. You're going to get 2 tablespoons of freshly chopped dill to put into this yummy meal. In riddle number 4, bright yellow outside, tart sunshine inside. What am I? We're talking fresh lemon juice. You'll need 2.5 tablespoons fresh lemon juice. If you don't like lemon juice, you can use white vinegar. I actually prefer the vinegar on this one, but if you need that brightening flavor, lemon juice will act just fine. In riddle number 5, pressed from fruit, I cook without coming from a cow or seed. What am I? We're talking extra virgin olive oil. You'll need 3 tablespoons for this recipe. Riddle number 6, I'm 2 kitchen favorites shaken into one bottle. What am I? Garlic salt. It's a thing. I don't usually think of them as pre-combined, but yeah, I've seen people cook with it on barbecues all the time. Just use as much as you want to taste, but I would suggest a half teaspoon garlic salt for this recipe. Riddle number 7, I'm tiny, dark, and add a little bite with every twist. What am I? We're talking just a pinch of black pepper. Achoo! Like isn't tight. All right, so Venus, you can ask me, what does this make? It's a tasty red pepper salad. Super yummy. And to make it, you're going to remove the tops and seeds from the bell peppers. Then Cut them in half lengthwise and cut them into thin strips, just like you see in my bowl here. I'm going to show you one more time. Here we go. There it is. All those thin strips. That's right. It's so yummy. It's so tasty. It's so nice. I really love this dish. I think I put together a pretty good menu for you guys tonight to enjoy in your backyard over the summertime. I think, yeah, I think we did it. I think we did a great job here. All right. So once you've cut them in half lengthwise and then cut them into thin strips, I found that just a quick chef's tip. Sometimes people will stack 2 bell peppers and then cut 2 halves at the same time just to cut down on time, but it depends how fancy you feel like being. Then you're going to transfer the sliced bell peppers into a large mixing bowl. Thinly slice your purple onion and add it to the bowl along with the chopped fresh dill. Combine 2.5 tablespoons of vinegar with 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil and a half teaspoon garlic salt and a pinch of pepper. Whisk the dressing together with a fork and then pour this dressing over the salad ingredients and stir well to combine. Add more garlic salt to taste if you need it. I find I just need a little bit. You can serve the salad right away, or you can refrigerate it until you're ready to serve alongside your beautiful beef barbecue brisket sandwich in our Irish brown soda bread. Yum! And any other pickled delights you would like to put on the side. And this will still even taste great if you put this, the red pepper salad with this homemade dressing overnight in the refrigerator. It can last overnight. It still tastes great the next day. Ironically, the last thing we make is the first thing we eat, but that's no bother at all. Not in my kitchen. Now, today's drink recommendation is mint lemonade, because if we're firing up the barbecue in this heat, we deserve something cool to sip on. That'll wash it all down real nice. And having a lemonade also complements if you do choose to use any of the fresh lemon juice inside the salad to brighten it up. They'll mix well together. So what do you think, Msoul? What do you think, Traxer? Are you looking forward to hosting your own summer barbecue luncheon? Let me know in the comments which of these recipes is your favorite, if you've ever made them before. If your family has a recipe and you personalize it in some way, I'd love to know, because I'll try it your way too. Well, that's all the time we have today, my very precious mortal soul. I'm wishing you all good eats and treats with the best company ever every summer's day. Have your best life out there, Msoul, and you too, Traxer. So ends today's episode of Riddle Me Din Din, a summer barbecue lunch edition, hosted by me, Venus Callida, your friendly neighborhood death knight, the left Azeroth, and now I'm cooking up a storm everywhere I go, enjoying my best life, and I'm taking you with me, no portals required. Have a great day out there. You deserve it. And bon appetit. Traxer, before I go today, are you heading off to Dreamland? Oh, you like peppers when they're raw cleaned in addition to your meal? Yeah, on the side. That was a real close Dracula blah blah. That's exactly what I was going for when I was thinking of the garlic, no? Well, if you want, Traxer, since you're here, I'll let you decide. I was gonna shut down this episode, refresh myself, and I could come back and I could stream on a YouTube site doing WoW or other just gaming, so we can chit chat. Or if you're heading off to other things, then I'll just shut down for the night. And I will be streaming WoW live on the Twitch side tomorrow night. I did post my new schedule yesterday on Blue Sky and here in the posts in YouTube. Are you going to be gaming, or are you heading off? Are you heading off for the night? I went grocery shopping today. I have bell peppers right now. I've been stuffing them. You're doing decor duels? Okay. It sounds like, everybody, I'm going to shut down this episode. I'm going to go refresh myself for about a half an hour, and then maybe 15 minutes, and then I'm going to come back and I'll do some WoW content, because decor duel sounds right up my alley today. Traxer, I'll see you online in a little bit. All right, everyone. Have a good night, Traxer. You're going to have a look at my new pre-show screen. I'm going to use it as my intro screen today, specifically for, and I'm going to play my song specifically for Riddle Me Din Din, my foodie riddle show. I'm Venus Callida. We'll see you all in the next round, everybody. Have a good night, and enjoy yourselves out there. Bye!
The feast is done, but don't despair.